back, all my wealth-minded humans. We are consumers, and there is one item that we need to have as a consumer. Is it cash? No. Is it a debit card? No. Then what is it? We need a credit card. I'm here to talk to you about the benefits of owning a credit card and using a credit card. We can own a credit card, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to use the credit card. Some may argue and say that if you are in debt and you have these credit cards, you should stop using them, you should freeze them, or you should cut them up. But I'm here to tell you, don't do that. There are benefits that is going to outweigh you freezing those cards or cutting them up. The first benefit of owning a credit card is to build your credit score. There are 5 components that makes up your credit score. 2 of those components are associated with you using your credit card. The first component is the utilization rate, which makes up 30% of your credit score. The second component is the length of the credit history, which makes up 15% of your credit score. If you're using your credit card and keep the utilization ratio between 10 to 30%, then this will boost your credit score. The other thing is that if you have a credit card over a long period of years, that will increase the length of your credit history. Even if you were in debt and you're now debt-free, don't close that account. Use the credit card now and then, maybe every 6 months or so. Even if it's $50 you're going to charge on it, make sure that you have that $50 set aside to pay off that credit card when the bill comes. Do not get yourself back in debt. By you using the credit card, it shows that the account is still active and you don't want the credit card company to close your account. The second benefit of using a credit card is to pay for a rental vehicle. Rental car companies do not allow you to use your debit card nor cash to put down as deposit to pay for that rental vehicle. So you will need your credit card so that you can use it to rent that vehicle so you can drive wherever you need to go. Don't think that you can use the debit card to pay for a rental vehicle. Just to have the deposit taken out for that rental vehicle, you need to give them a credit card, not a debit card and not cash. So that is one of the benefits of using your credit card. The third benefit of using a credit card is for cashback statement credit. If you have a credit card that has a cashback program that is attached to it, and whatever you purchase on that credit card, at the end of the statement, you will see some cashback credit that is applied to your statement balance. It is very helpful when you see that statement comes in after that accumulation of the points by you using that credit card. The fourth benefit of using your credit card is to get points towards a free airline ticket. You will want to get a credit card that is linked with a rewards program through an airline company. I have an American Express credit card that is linked with my Delta SkyMiles rewards program through Delta Airlines. I also have a JetBlue MasterCard that is linked with my TrueBlue points with JetBlue Airlines. And my third one is my Citibank MasterCard that is linked with my AA Advantage points through American Airlines. So you may want to look into those airline companies that you know you like to fly with and get a credit card that is going to link with their program so that you can accumulate points to get your free ticket. The fifth benefit of using a credit card is for the 0% foreign transaction fee. When traveling internationally, and if we do not have time to do the currency exchange, then we can use our credit card to pay for items that we need to purchase. One thing I must say to you, make sure that whichever credit card that you have that you're going to use internationally, make sure that it is a MasterCard and it is carrying a 0% foreign transaction fee. Most international merchants do not accept American Express credit card as payment for any transaction. So you need to have a MasterCard at hand. The sixth benefit of using your credit card is for the maximum foreign exchange rate. When you travel internationally and use your credit card, the credit card company will do the calculation for you and you will get the maximum of money for the currency exchange rate. It is much better than you going to the bank in that country or going to the foreign exchange place and they exchanging your money for you. When you use your credit card, you're getting the maximum amount of foreign exchange for your money. So it saves you there. The seventh benefit of using your credit card is for increased cash flow. You might say, increased cash flow? If you have a situation that arises and you don't have the cash flow to deal with that situation, you can use your credit card to pay for any expenses that you would have usually used your debit card to pay for, just to free up the extra cash flow so you can deal with that situation. Unforeseen circumstances may arise, and this is the quickest and easiest way to get that extra cash in your hand to deal with the situation. The eighth benefit of using your credit card is to pay off debt. So you can use one credit card to pay another credit card that is carrying a higher interest rate. If you are a disciplined person, go ahead and use your credit card to get the maximum amount of benefit from using those cards. If you are not an individual who is disciplined, then you may want to find other ways and means of curtailing your spending habits so that you use that credit card at a minimum. But you should use a credit card and not cut them up or freeze them. Thereby, your accounts are inactive, and so that will lower your credit score. The benefits are there, but also do remember that if you're using these credit cards, when that bill comes, do not leave anything on that credit card. Make sure that you are paying off the total balance on that credit card. And if you are not able to pay off the total balance on that credit card, you can go ahead and watch my video on a debt payoff strategy using balance transfer. In that, I have outlaid everything for you. Follow those strategies, because one credit card can be used to pay off another credit card. And that is what we call the balance transfer. Do not get yourself back in debt where you are going down that journey again to try to be debt free. No, we have to think wisely. So make sure that you are not buying more than you can afford. You're staying within your limits, and you make sure that you have that money there so that when that bill comes, you can pay off all that credit card balance. You don't want these credit card companies to get any money in terms of interest out of you. No, we are going to pay off all the purchases that we have accumulated on that credit card before that due date. Yes. If others are telling you that owning a credit card is bad because it can lead you into debt, you can argue with them and tell them about the benefits of owning a credit card. And make sure that when you're telling them that, you can stress the fact that they need to be disciplined. And if they're not disciplined, then obviously it's not going to work. Those people who are not disciplined are usually the ones that end up in debt. So please be the type of person who is disciplined and make sure that this credit card is working for you and you are using it for all the benefits. Thank you for watching. Please share and like my video with others so they too can get the benefits from using their credit cards. Bye now. Cheers.